All right. Hello and good morning, everyone. I'm Oracle Unicorn, and welcome to Shaman Messages. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Put some things in your back pocket. You never know, you might need it for later. Be sure to check I haven't done the Zodiacs yet. I'll be starting the Zodiacs next week. So you can follow me on my Facebook page, Oracle Unicorn. I do a lot of stuff on that thing. I decided to do a general reading for the masculines. I just felt that it might be needed. So that is what I'm doing back. And I was contemplating on whether or not to do the Zodiacs or start on the Zodiacs or to do something. I don't know. I was like, I'm being called for a reading, and I thought maybe it might be the feminines, and I'm sitting here like, nope, it sounds like masculines. So let's see. I think we're just gonna let's see what we can do here. Okay, there's a lot of focus and breaking old patterns. Recreating oneself, I feel. Breaking illusions, rehoming oneself, because you do have the home and the wisdom in the home in oneself. You have the asking, and you have haunted spaces, I feel, within oneself, and communication and strength in this haunted spaces within oneself about illusions. This can also be about hidden spaces and illusions relating to a home, asking about it, but at the same time, I feel avoiding pitfalls because of not really feeling as if you're getting an answer. So you have to use your own wisdom about a home, I feel, or your own wisdom possibly moving or an illusion relating to a home. There's twin intentions around you. In knowledge and these wisdoms and the alchemy within oneself, okay? Okay, y'all are doing really good. This really is matching a lot of, yes, it is. It's matching a lot of the other reading. This is in number 8. It's 44. It goes into number 8, personal protection. So this is protecting a connection, okay? This is definitely protecting a connection, communication about collaboration and personal protection, or communication and strength and standing up for oneself. Responsibilities and expressing concerns. So expressing concerns relating to responsibilities, caring for the community, avoiding pitfalls relating to caring for the community, and taking another look in one's responsibilities when it comes to a community of some sort. That could be family, or that could be friends, or that could be just group related people. That could also be in your work coworkers. Oh wow, you have law. So using your wisdom with relating to law, mentorship, learning on experience, and calm approach. So there's a calm approach relating to the law, possibly an ending of some sort. Okay, haunted spaces and fragmented. The haunted spaces, intrusive thought, they're fragmented thoughts, they're illusion thoughts. This is what's being healed, I feel. All right, masculine. You are receiving clarity. You're surrendering and submitting to manifesting your heart, or submitting to your heart, the courage to submit your heart towards clarity. You have clarity about like following the grace and weaving this destined path you feel is for you, you feel is fulfilling, you feel is very abundant, because you have the spider. So this is patience to a destined path, possibly a new home, patience in building a new home, patience in saving finances for a new home, gracefully having patience towards one's destiny and the homing and healing within themselves, and using their wisdom in the law of this. There's a law you see of knowledge, wisdom and knowledge, knowledge and wisdom, and the alchemy of lessons, the lessons of alchemy and of the soul, the lessons of alchemy of the thought, and illusions, lessons of alchemy and illusions with thought, and lessons of alchemy with the soul of illusions of disillusional thoughts, intrusive thoughts, working through an energy of longing with fragmented stability. Masculine. Definitely staying focused in this, knowing, and nurturing. You're nurturing the abundance of yourself and secrets that are being revealed. You are protecting certain secrets of abundance in a feminine, I feel. Okay. You're having a lot of dreams about them. That's where a lot of their revealings for you and your heart healing and your past connected healing, fated past healing. Allow yourself to breathe through this, because I feel as if you are seeing yours and your person's past lives, not like thinking about each other, your past with each other. You're getting dreams and revealings of like genetic memory, like soul memory, I would say, energy, soul memory. Like, this is not just from family or ancestry work. This is work of like the reveals of your soul, like what your soul has already been through, and what your next stage is, that you came here with your soul, the alchemy of your soul. You are seeing a lot of you and your person's past, and I feel a karmic. You've seen your past certain things when it involves a specific person that you have a karmic like dynamic with. And you're learning a lot of things when it comes to that. That's also helping you to strengthen learning a lot of things when it comes to your person, that is for you, that is destined to come together. But there's a lot of revealing that's happening here. Abundance in yourself, the secrets and knowledge within yourself that you're unlocking. That matches the other reading a lot more, like unlocking your gift, a gift being revealed within yourself. So masculines, you're unlocking a new gift. I feel you were already able to use it. It's just you have acknowledgement of understanding in the gift and what it is, Then you just wasn't sure, and you just thought you were weird, or you did something, or you do something weird, or this, that, and another, that it just wasn't abnormal. And this is seeing it at a completely different light, and getting clarity in this. And this is helping like strengthen the connection that you have with this person, because it's you're just getting information, like clarification information of clarity from the connectivity and the vibration of knowledge. Like, you're tapping into the Akashic records of the souls the Akashic records of souls. Like, how do you even describe that? Like, it's like, you know how the Akashic records, when you receive knowledge and the connectivity, it's vibrational. You put two and two together with visions and memory, with feelings, the vibrational feelings you get. You're able to pull all that together, which is why I feel you're very sensitive. You have kind of like all the sentient whatever, the hearing, the seeing, the feeling, the all of them. Okay. I feel that's why there's a lot of huge movement of sets of like twin flame forever people gurus, or whatever you want to call them, like, or shamans, or they're coming together because a lot of people are going to come into this vibration, this understanding, and this knowledge, and they have to know how to open the doorways for specific people to help the energy movement. Okay. Even though it's you're just naturally kind of like, you're just opening doorways for this people, doorways you had to open yourself, look for a key for, and you're just opening them for these other people. But you're understanding that it gives the movement, it gives faster, like, momentum to the movement. So both of you are okay with it, but you are understanding how to see the information click, be obtained, turn from information into wisdom, and seeing how the wisdom is being integrated within the person's in enlightening. Okay, you're seeing what is fake and what is not, so you don't waste your time as you're sitting here opening doors for all these people. Okay. Geez, I don't even know how I open up into all this. How do I even get to this? I swear half this information literally only comes in for me when I'm doing readings. But it is being, because not too long ago I found it's a plastic cauldron, but it's a little plastic cauldron, and I put it with my Fae garden, and there's some other ideas that's coming to me about how I feel like the movement and vibrations with my own sense of magic and direction, and playing with energies of life, that I'm going to do with that cauldron. But I mean, you have the cauldron here too, which is why I find it funny. It's catching my attention, and it is the essence of you. Okay. I feel there's an energy of cleaning out your cauldron, feeling and reanalyzing with yourself how you feel about some of these things that's in your cauldron, re-evaluating all of what you see in your cauldron. What is this you, or was this kind of something you took on because you thought it made sense? Now, with a lot of this clarity and connectivity and being able to pull more of your answers from the Akashic records, okay, I feel you're really going to use your gift more than you are actually going to go to people for advice. Some of you have actually backed down on a lot of probably watching tarot card readings because you've noticed you're at a different level than what the cards were helping you with. Now I feel you are not having to dive too much into the cards than you are now diving more into the vibrational energies of life. And the cards are just kind of helping you to be able to put words or understandings with resonatory explanations or things that are said in card readings. You're using them differently now. So you're the one with the mental shift. Oh, you're at another level of seeing masks. Like you're now able to see them from a distance. You just know what it looks like, what it acts like. You see it like it's a duck. And or you see it like, okay, here's a better analogy for that. You can see, like you used to have a hard time seeing where there were wolves wearing sheep's clothing or sheep wearing wolves' clothing. One way is going to feel better to you about that, and it will actually help the train of thought in these analogies. And then you are able to see the wolves. The wolves were the authentic ones. For some of you, if it was sheep's and wolves' clothing, you can see the authentic sheep's. But that doesn't sound right to me. To me, it's like there were wolves. No, there were sheep and wolves. There were sheep wearing wolves' clothing, and there were wolves wearing sheep's clothing. And there were wolves. There's one other one wearing, I guess I would say, black wolf. Another wolf's clothing, in a way, because of the lack of realization, lack of understanding in oneself. They were already a wolf. You didn't have to put the clothing on. In a sense, that's only going to resonate for very few, and it's going to trigger, okay? Because I'm seeing like images of all of that happening. And then this specific wolf, they thought they were white inside. They thought they were white inside because they were, by the way they enacted upon really what they really wanted to do in their life. So inside, yeah, it was true. And you thought you were black on the outside, but at the same time you weren't. There was something about the illusion. It gave you an illusion of gray. So you didn't see the purity that was truly there. And then it cleansed it up. So you were no longer gray. You ended up white. But then the white didn't feel natural. That's the thing. You were cleansing, but the white still didn't feel natural. And then I feel once you started to understand gray matter, not so white, not so black, gray matter and understanding gray matter and the silver lining in things, especially when it came to the masks being worn or different clothing or inauthenticity going on. All this was fated to happen. And the revealings. You're seeing that. So how does it not make the forever person fated? That person, how does it not make them fated? If everything else was fated, how does it not make that fated? I feel like that's what your spirits want to ask you. How is this not real, but everything else is real? How is this not true or have a be its reality of what it looks like or what it wants to be, how is that not true or possible when everything else is possible? And the connectivity that you gained and the level of growth and your mentality and eyesight, if that's possible, then how is this not possible? Because that makes this way easier. Because if that's so, then how is world unity not possible? Because if we are following in the lines of like kind of, our own sense of self-growth and collaboration with other people, and that extends out, and extends out like an actual vibration, or when a ripple in the water happens, and you can't unknow these things, so you can't change back. You just kind of you would feel left out because you're trying to force against a movement that is just going to be a movement, and it's not going to back down. What about the movement that was the hippie in the 70s movement? It took forever for that to back down. I can only imagine if we had a real movement with some solid grounding to it. Real grounding. I feel like that the one before was a practice round for the new one that's coming in, because we are aligning so much to inner truths that you can't suppress truth. Once you know truth, you can try to bring illusion and break something down and say, oh, this doesn't work, this, and this. But then we're at the age to where we already went through that. So we're learning from that. And so we're being able to be like, oh, well, what about this? Oh, what about that? So that's why it didn't work last time. Because I'd be the type of person that'd be like, well, then why didn't that one work? So I love the fact that I'm like that, because it gives me, because I know I ain't the only one thinking stuff like that, So how do I answer questions like that? Because I know when I was Christian, I would go up to a priest, ask this question, that, and there, and they couldn't answer it, nor did they want to. And it's just like, oh, blind faith it. And it's just like, well, then why do I question then? If it is the role to not question, then why question? Why do we have the ability to question? Because of free will? Well, then obviously we question for a very great reason. And that doesn't make me a devil worshiper or going to hell for questioning, or looking for an answer, or going into my own reality for answers and wanting to have my own answers, even if they're different from other answers. But as long as it's at home with you and in your heart, and you're happy with it, that is receiving heaven. And that was destined the whole time. So would you truly even go to hell? Especially if you are a witch and your happiness is witchy-like things? See, that goes back in, it's all in what you believe. Because what you believe becomes your reality. And that makes so much sense to me, because when we die, we release DMT in our mind, and what we believe, literally what we see. What you go through in your own soul, what you are going through in your soul, is what you get when you go on ayahuasca. It's journeying through your soul and the Akashic records, I believe, because man, I've seen some things. I've even fallen down the pits of hell on ayahuasca. And all it told me is stop smoking cigarettes. Like for real, like a pit falling down into a pot of fire and like rising up out of it. It's just weird stuff. No, it was so long ago. All right, so masculines, what else do we got for you? this is freaking blowing my mind. I'm just like, this is wild. Whatever masculine has this mind, man, that's just trippy. I can only imagine if every piece of this resonates with you, how mind blown you are, because you understand the connectivity way more than I do, because it's not mine. And I feel, and I kind of hear that someone is like, yeah, I don't understand how in the world you're pulling all this crap. I'm like, it's fascinating. And I think it's fascinating too, because some of the things that I pull out, I literally sit there and like look at myself like, whoa, where the hell did that even come from? Like, I don't have normal thoughts like this. I don't go through some of these thoughts all the time. Like some of them, yeah, world change and this, that, and another. I mean, yeah, every now and then, and I think of certain problems or how to solve certain problems. I'm a huge problem solver. I really love solving problems, apparently, especially within my own heart and soul. I love solving those problems, even though it brings me into a lot of tears. But I apparently just keep asking for it. So I can only imagine this person's like, because I don't have a masculine I can watch a reading from, you know? I don't, the masculines are, I feel in my heart, like these masculines got lucky. I mean, you got to have full on clarity going on until I guess you decide to go confront your person, I do see that here, but I don't see that. I feel like the masculines pulled back again, like reanalyzing the decision of the message is still hanging out there in the balance somewhere, but this is like seeing the wild card in one's wishes. I mean, you have the wild card here and responsibility and reveal. Yeah, an idea, illumination, all over again, of a revealing, okay? Yeah, the grace, wishes, and to be able to reveal, the wild card to be able to reveal, the queen of the day, something. All right, what do we got here? Yeah, recreating. The dreams are helping your recreation. I'm hearing trust your dreams and the harmony and the balance you see and you get out of what you are seeing. There's things you see in your dreams. It's asking you to listen and observe all of that, because I feel it's exactly, it's giving you answers to your questions you have. How do I be this? How do I do this? How do I even enact this? I've never seen this. Your dreams are showing you. Your dreams are letting you know what you can do, how you can do it, what will bring joy to you. I feel is being unlocked out of your subconscious and being brought to your conscious, but I feel your conscious is so locked away emotionally that it has to go through your dreams, because I feel you're so spiritually tapped in that you get a lot of your warnings and premonitions from your dreams and you listen to them. Yeah, relating to also messages of manipulation with a karmic dynamic, and a journey with also someone else, because you have a light feminine here and kind of like a dark karmic like feminine there, and then the art of love, everyday blessings, and the art of love and manipulation behind there, and the paradox of the resolution, the paradox and resolution, and making intuitive decisions, inspiration to make these intuitive decisions, and allowing oneself to open up into the art of love. You are also, I feel, shown what the art of love looks like, what it would feel like, how it's expressed, So I feel if this direction is truly wanted from the heart, I feel you have been shown and revealed everything that will assure you and your triggers, your emotions, your heart, your fears, more likely. I feel it's your fears. It's bringing serenity and harmony to your fears that we're showing you that's not what it's going to be, okay? What you went through, you won't go through again. I feel that's why these dreams are important. That's why they stuck to you. That's why you have a lot of emotional triggering going on, showing you what doesn't trigger you, showing you what does trigger you in a good way, showing you what triggers you in a bad way, showing you what doesn't trigger you in a bad way, what you're cool with, to flow with, or what to give distance to. Give yourself distance between you and whatever it may be, okay? Yeah, you're really manifesting this. Either it be a new beginning or manifesting a union with a child, or manifesting the new beginning into union, because you do have the union card. So manifesting the union card using your woman's wisdom and intuition within, that is very abundant right now, really ushering you towards this direction, I feel, and practicing and integrating the use of the art of love, and the knowledge, knowing you have the knowledge on how to use it now, and allow yourself this childlike sense of wonder, revamping and purifying your inner your emotions, and being able to enjoy life without feeling judged or without judgment. So this union is going to help you to be able to embrace your childlike self, and bring a lot of balance, emotional balance, to your childlike sense of self and wonder, and just to enjoy and love life. Because I feel that they are ushering you. This is why there's this stillness and recreation going on here for yourself, and it's fated in this way. Like, you could just go down that specific road and not worry about all this, this work. I feel like someone's like, it's so much work, and it's like, okay, you can go down that road and not worry about all this work and go down the easier road, but this is the book you were looking for. This is what you've been seeking. This is the 10 of Cups you've been seeking in your own sense of unfoldment in life, however it is. That is very fulfilling for you on a spiritual and an emotional level. So, yeah, you can go down that road, but what you have been putting so much work towards is asking you to go down this road, and you have a little bit of more work, but it's not nearly as bad as what you have already gone through. And once you hit this, I feel it's in a way smooth sailing, because turmoil and issues won't take you out of your element nearly as easy as what the past has been able to do, because you were so had the lack of wisdom there, the lack of understanding, the lack of connectivity happening. And now all of this is there. I feel the only thing that it's lacking is outward expression of communication. And we have communication out there, and with the wild card right there on top of it as well. And the revealing, and I see this going towards your wish. The Queen of Day is your wish. This is wishes being revealed here. And this opening of this art of love and this unfoldment happening all the way into union, to the union and the mixing pot and melting pot of everything in the lessons. I feel it has an element of the heart-to-heart conversation, the communication in collaboration, the talking everything out, talking about the resolutions and opposites, the art of love and the lighthearted tenderness, the fun, the play, the harmony, the stillness, the recreation, allowing each other, y'all's selves to breathe, flow. You don't need to rush too much of things. The unfoldment of the illusions being stripped away, okay? And we have the graciousness and welcome and courtesy, the queen of hearth and home, and questions being answered relating to the past about danger, abandonment, manipulation. Holy cow. Broken trust, manipulative masculine, manipulating this feminine energy that went through the revisioning process, lightening up, revealing the truth in things within herself and everything that was connected within her situation and the involvement of others in the situation, which is why I feel there was an involvement of people outside of this specific dynamic. We have the enticement and wise choices, safety. So I feel like keeping a safe distance, but feeling very enticed, feeling tempted by this person, feeling like the draw towards them. And I feel like that was a very hard thing to get through while someone gains their equilibrium and lessons in internal dialogue, understanding and internal dialogue, because I think that freaked them out the most. Because that was something that has never happened. Internal dialogue. Never. I feel like they felt energies, but not no internal, accurate talk the way I feel you and your person do. Like mind reading crap. Right. I mean, dead on. That's how I'm feeling this person saying, they had dead on mind reading crap. This is what freaking made me freak the out, because you have magic behind here, cleansing the intentions, the false perceptions of magic, I feel. And you have focus. Again, you're very focused on the most fulfilling, heartfelt direction in what you and maybe someone else feel a calling to create together. Okay. Jeez, masculines. Talk about having decisions. Anything else? All right. I think that's good. Oh, we got another dove here. Peace, being at peace with everything the way it played out, being at peace with decisions, being at peace with the momentum and movement. I only wanted one and I got two. Being at peace with the evolution of intent, the growth of intent, the intent evolving, the release and the rejoice, Game of Thrones. So the rejoice in being in one's power, back in one's power, knowing how they gave that power away, what it was that they gave it away, how not to ever give that away again. how to be able to have healthy, harmonizing collaboration and without giving each other's power away. How to be able to keep a equal dynamic of give and take in a way, and like just collaborating type of work, how not to give over your power or take too much type of thing. Okay. All right. So we have, oh, you ended up getting eagle anyway. Look at y'all. I got the duck. And didn't I just talk about a duck? You got the duck and the eagle and the heron. Oh, I'm going to put the heron out too. I don't know. For some reason, I think the heron is just sexy. I don't know why. It's like, it's not really much of a sexy bird, but for some reason, I think the heron is sexy. Okay, so let's see. Wow, this is like opening your arms to fly. This is like skimming. Wow, this is cool. All right, this is skimming beneath the skimming the surface of one's emotions to understand, analyze one's emotions. This is opening one's soul to fly out. And then this is holding one's heart in their hand and understanding the wisdom in all of this, the wisdom in what they truly want, and the harmonizing of the calm and the water, and being able to float freely with these changes. Okay. That is wow, amazing. Okay, so here we go. Intent. Game of Thrones. Hear the herds of buffalo thundering in the distance as they run, carving the path for the buffalo to come. Like them, you are an echo of the ones who walked before you, and you will one day be gone from this place. What will be your legacy in the great mystery? What will be your legacy? In the great mystery, you begin to feel the glory of existence for the great white buffalo and the prairie dog alike. Both are powerful in their own ways. You begin to sing your songline, a harmony of feeling and experiences that created your unique story. If you have outgrown your stories, change them and make them better. Trust that inspiration will come to you. Imagine your perfected self. Seek the strength of your innate intent and your ability to love and forgive yourself. When evening comes, give thanks for the awareness that you have found. Be reborn into a new sense of well-being and perfection. Sing the new songline that comes from your heart. Listen to the echoes of your voice in the canyons as the sound plays with the air. The eagles screech on high. You are the food of echoes. It is law, and it has always been that way. Evolution number 5, rejoice. Science tells us we are made of the same stuff as the stars, yet our physical being is just a part of our journey. The cocoon is just a stage in a caterpillar's evolution to become a butterfly. Shining like a stained glass burst in the background of our journey, reminding us that all life is sacred. Right? All life is sacred and innocent of divine. Okay. Every day we take our energy from Mother Earth for life. That is our great exchange with the universe or Mother Earth. Rejoice in the magical offering of our physical being and honor your senses. Feeling is the inspiration for sacred ceremony. Oh, that's no doubt. Feeling is the inspiration for sacred ceremony. Do not deny the enjoyment of your body experiences with the goodness of all that lives. Evil has no place here. Here we go. Now we go on and duck, 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 duck. Goose. We don't have goose here though. Okay. Duck. Da-dum. That is duck. And there's a grandmother in the tree. The grandmother. Yes. the grandmother, she is there with you as you evolve. And it's quite interesting. It goes from child and adolescent to this reborn kind of young masculine, some young masculine energy, to an elderly masculine, not very elderly, but like older, like a emperor energy masculine. Very interesting. Very cool. I feel it's going from the triggers to the connectivity and understanding of the mind into the harmony with the waters. Very good, very good. Oh, look at that. 9, 10, and then 16. That's good. Okay. I am duck, the complexity of emotion. I am the master of the undercurrents. I am the healing of the heart. I am the surge of inner motivations. You need to be aware of what drives you, what feelings are pushing you forward, which ones are drowning your progress. I am a creature of navigational purpose. You have to learn when to dive deeper and when to gently skim the surface. I am the equalizer of polarities. Let yourself balance and balance the rush of subconscious flow with the peace of equilibrium. Allow the experience of emotional catharsis, but do not forget to release the heavy entanglements. Feel your responses, but do not become overwhelmed. I am progress. I am growth. There is great healing in the waters. You are cathartic. You are exploring the depths. You are fluidity. You are duck. And then eagle. I am eagle, the thread that binds you to the spiritual. I am the great sky dancer. I am your ascension made manifest. I am power in flight. I am the one who soars highest on the least amount of effort. I am faith in that which carries me. You have been called to evolve, and I am your guide. Your soul demands growth, and I am your nourishment. I am your signal to climb higher, push harder, and then let go. Allow the final push, then float freely on the changes that are coming. Do not attempt to steer the progress. You might have become too rigid in your spirituality. Clinging to dogma can hamper your inner flight. Enlightenment will not only come from books or classes, but it is also a lifetime journey. You may not know when the next thermal is coming to lift your wings, but have faith and make the leap anyway. Break the chains, learn to soar, get outside of your head and fly. You are gaining altitude, you are reaching the sky, you are limitless, and you are eagle. I am Heron, the ally of the mystic. I am stable. I am focused and alert. I am at peace. I never miss a ripple in the great pool. I never dwell on moments already past. I am the gift of concentration. I am the stillness that allows a greater purpose. I am self-reliance and the inherited strength to stand alone. Now is the time to rest. Now is the time for rest and meditation. You must find your center and ground yourself in it. I am perfect timing, never moving too soon, never striking too late. I am the knowledge that everything has its perfect moment in the cosmos. If you are trying to push something, it is time to let it go. Be still in the waters around you, wait for the undercurrent and see what it brings. I am humble, having mastered the silence of non-action. There is purification and acceptance. There is willingness in letting things be what they are. You are meditation. You are beauty and balance. You are the calm center of your own universe. You are Heron. All right, masculines, thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Sharing, you never know who else that will see this, and it might be able to help them as well. And I hope y'all have a beautiful day. Goodbye.